Welcome, race fans, to Homestead Speedway for the International Asphalt Association's Xfinity Series. We've got 75 laps to run here tonight. The cars have just finished qualifying as you've seen them. Just about to get gridded. While we're waiting for some of these cars to get gridded and take you through the field, we'd like to send our well wishes to William Mann Sr., having a medical emergency last week. We've heard that he's doing well, so we want to just send well wishes to him and his family. And Junior is racing in this race tonight. Just waiting on a few more cars. Waiting on our pole sitter. Alright, it's time to take you through the field. Sitting on the pole, we've got Kyle Hardy. And to his outside on row 1 is going to be Wesley Crump. Row 2 is going to have last week's winner, Blake Mosley, with Jeremy Gardner to his outside. Row 3 is going to have Randy Brashers in that 23 car with Michael Carter on his outside. Row 4 we're going to have Richard Swavely and Darren Dennis in the 8. Row 5 is going to have Larry Murphy and David Scott. Row 6 going to be Braden Carter and Hunter Youngblood in the 53 car. Row 7 going to be Alan Duggar with Sean Freeman to his right side. Row 8 is going to be Blaine Driggers and Dominic Abatello. Row 9, William Mann Jr. in that 29 car with Colin Bester on his outside. Row 10 going to have Doug Webb and Cody Lunger on his right. 11 going to have Christopher Spencer with Kevin Roy, and bringing up the rear of the field is going to be Zach Holloway with Joshua. And green flag is out. Hardy with a great lead into the corner. Down through turn 2. The whole field is spread way out on the back. Down into 3. Hardy with the lead. Crump on his right side. We've got the 42 poking his nose in there. 42 like a rocket. That's Jeremy Gardner. Newer name to this series. His first week out. Down the back stretch with Hardy in the lead, Crump in second, Gardner riding in third, but here comes Mosley in fourth. Hardy running a little higher line than Crump. Crump gonna poke his nose down low. Not quite there, but he's still gonna go down low. Dives to the inside. Hardy way up against the... Oh, wiggle out of Hardy. Hardy loose up on the high side. Did he end up getting the wall? Can't see the right side of his car, but Crump is now your leader, and Gardner's looking to take that away from him as they're heading across the line down into one. Gardner dives way down to the middle track while Crump keeps it up on the wall. Brasher's back here in 5th. About to go 3 wide with William Mann Jr. He backed off this Duggar and the 14 car, Blaine Dridgers. Still going up front. Gardner trying to challenge Crump. Slides in right behind him. And Junior on the low side of Dridgers gets by him. He's clear. As I feel like Freeman might have just slapped the wall. Colin Bester in that 30, side by side. We see Youngblood making the pass on the 6 car, David Scott. Now Bester and Dominic Abatello. Excuse me, that's Larry Murphy in the 30 car. Gets by him. Now he's next to David Scott in the 6. Looks like he's got past him, but is Scott going to have too much of a run coming off of the corner? Nope, he's got him cleared as Abatello is making his way underneath Scott. Freeman way down on the apron. These two door to door. Scott on the low side of Abatello. Up front, Crump still leading. He's got about a 4/10 lead as he heads down into turn 3. Gardner is now backed off a bit. Still got him in his sights. That gap is expanding. Hardy back there in 3rd. Mosley in 4th. Brasher's in 5th. Flying down the backstretch. I think 87 of Freeman may just have some net code going on. It's making it seem like he's hitting the walls. Yeah, I'm not seeing damage on his car. So Freeman having some net code issues. David Scott, Abatello all over his back bumper. Heading down the back stretch. I see Larry Murphy on the inside of Freeman. And Christopher Spencer in that 11 car. He's got to win this season. Down in 3. Ooh, slight wiggle out of Abatello. Lets him get by Murphy. And here comes Christopher Spencer with a big run. It's not quite enough to make the pass, but sends it down to the one on the high side with Murphy on the low. Spencer going to be able to make the pass happen out of 3, 2. He's making progress, and he does. He's got him cleared. Spencer's got Murphy cleared, now working on Abatello as they head into turn 3. That coming out of turn 4 now. Abatello sawing on that steering wheel. '20 car's loose off the corner. You can see his hands through the windshield sawing on that thing back and forth, trying to keep it under control. Falls back in line, but now he's back on the high side. Wow, flies by him. Wonder if something might have happened to Abatello. It looks like Murphy's gonna make his way underneath Abatello. Oh, up high, and 20 goes. He slides. He saves it. Great save as they're 3 wide, jamming up traffic now. Alan Duggar moving down low to get by. What a great save by Abatello. And Duggar brushes the wall. Man Jr. trying to pass Abatello. But man, that car, that 20 is very loose. Let's take a ride on board with him for a lap. Ooh, we can hear those tires burning. We're on lap 15 of 75. Seeing that he's mostly loose out of turn 4. Let's see how we go around this time. Is on board with Dominic. Oh, and we got cars going around. Nobody goes around. Oh, until that. Oh man, that was a very long wreck. Let's see where this even started. Oh, Murphy got up into Lunger. Straightened him back out, but Abatello gets up into the 14. Doug Webb in the 7 gets down low into the 5. 29, back to the 7. Back to the 5. Calamity. This is them heading down the back stretch. Turn 3, the contact is made right there. All is good, but 14 in the wall. 7 tries to avoid him. 7 goes sliding down the track. It's going to bring out caution number 1 tonight. William Mann Jr. in that 29 car with some heavy damage. Caution number 1 on lap 16 of 75 tonight. Looks like we're going to have a whole slew of pit stops here. So we can see him coming down pit lane now. Leaders are in their stalls. We got right sides on Crump, Mosley, Hardy. Taking lefts. Looks like just about everybody's taking 4 tires. I'm not seeing any 2-tire stops. I think some people probably fixing a bit of damage. The leaders are back out on track. Lights are still on the pace car. So I can take you through the field real quick. Current running order is going to be Wesley Crump in first with Jeremy Gardner in second. Third place is going to go to Kyle Hardy. Fourth, Blake Mosley. Fifth, Randy Brashers. Richard Swavely in sixth. Darren Dennis seventh. Michael Carter in eighth. Hunter Youngblood ninth. Christopher Spencer round up the top 10. Colin Bester, David Scott, Alan Duggar, Dominic Abatello, and Larry Murphy are going to be the top 15. 16th is going to be Blaine Dridger. 17th, Braden Carter. 18th, Zach Holloway. 19th, Joshua Stott. 20 is Kevin Roy. The 21st going to Sean Freeman, Cody Lunger, and William Mann is going to round out the top 23. And looks like Doug Webb in 24th and Jimmy Emos 25th are 1 lap and 4 laps down. Got 23 cars on the lead lap at the moment. Lights have gone off on the pace car. The pace car is off. Crump gonna bring him to the restart zone. And they're off. Crump with a great restart. Hardy following in behind. Gardner not so good. He's gonna drop back to third place. Mosley's looking down low. And we got caution again. Not sure who that was. I did catch it out the corner of my eye. There we go. Is that Swavely? Indeed it is. Watching Richard Swavely in that 32 car. Head down turn 1. Back end just comes out on him. It's the fence, no saving it. Looks like everybody gets around him, but he does have to lock it down in the middle of the track. So Swavely going around. Gonna bring out caution number 2. See, the lights are still on in the police car. We're on lap 24 of 75 here at Homestead tonight. I'd like to thank you for joining us tonight, and remember to subscribe if you're enjoying the racing action every Monday night right here on 15 Studios. It's the IAA Xfinity Series. Only place you're going to find it. If you don't want to miss any of the racing action, be sure to subscribe. Lights have now gone off. This time restart, we're going to have Crump still sitting in P1. Now we got Hardy back on the front row. And Gardner is falling back to row 2 with Mose at his outside. Behind them they got Brashers and that 8 car of Darren Dennis. Pace car is going to bring him into turn 3. iRacing pace car leaves the surface. Green flag. Crump with a great start. Hardy not too bad. 42's got an alright start this time as well. Much better than the last restart, as Mosley's looking up the middle, but he's not quite there. Gardner and Hardy fighting for second right here. Hardy's going to get it going down into 3. Gardner's going to fall in line. He's got a bit of a run, but he's going to back off. He sticks the nose down low, coming out of 4. Down the front stretch. Is he going to be able to send it down low? It's like Hardy's going to try and keep that thing up against the wall. Gardner's going to take the low line. What's going to happen when they come back out of the corner? Gardner's got him clear, but he did not close the door. Now Gardner with the advantage into 3. Looks like Mosley may be trying to make it work on Hardy. And we've got another caution on the track. Oh, Unger was in that one again. So I think he might have been on the tail end of it. Alright, here we go. Looks like Bester and Youngblood. Contact. Youngblood comes down, grabs Bester. They both hard impact into the inside wall and right in front of a group of cars, and nothing anybody can do. Bester gets sent all the way back up across the track. He hit so hard. That one's going to bring out caution number 3 tonight. Hard wreck on the front stretch, spanning all the way down into turn 1. caution number 3 at 29. It's going to put Crump back in, still in the lead. Gardner back in second with Hardy back in third again. Got 30 laps in the books tonight. Almost halfway. So Doug Webb getting his lap back. That's going to put him back on the lead lap, which will make 21 cars on the lead lap. Lunger heading back out on the track. Got some pretty good right side damage with that. Yeah, that thing's pretty hurt on both sides actually. Currently in points, Hardy is sitting in first place with 220 points. He's got 1 win, 5 top 5s, and 5 top 10s. Mosley's in second, only 11 points back from that with 2 wins, 3 top 5s, and 4 top 10s. Brasher's, he's sitting back in third with 193 points, 1 win. You got Alan Duggar and Kevin Roy in 4th and 5th. There's only 3 points separating 3rd, 4th, and 5th right now. And Brasher's having 1 win, Duggar and Roy with no wins. Currently got a pretty tight battle going for 3rd in the points. Crump, despite being dominant very often, though he's missed a few races, so has not allowed him to enter the top 5 in points, unfortunately. But we can see the lights are off on the pace car. Pace car is off the racing surface. Green flag is off. Crump with a great restart. Hardy with a good restart on the inside. Gardner not so well. Gardner sends it in deep on the high side. Is Hardy going to be able to clear him? No, they're still side by side. Almost clears him. Mosley's going to be looking to make a pass down low. Spencer with some movement back here, trying to get by that 15 car. Almost looked like we had a block. And Hardy gets by Crump. Crump now falls back to second, but Crump's going to send it back on the high side. Not going to work. Hardy's got him cleared. Hardy is your new leader. On lap 34. Crump fighting back on the high side. He's going to send it down to the 3 on the high. Hardy down low. Hardy's got to make that thing stick, but Crump tries to dip across. Oh, sawing on the wheel there. Saves it. Little bit of wall contact. Sends him back to 3rd. Mosley's now looking to get by on the low side. Crump now with a little bit of right side damage on that car. Mosley going to be able to clear him. Not quite yet. And we got Brashers heading into this one. Mosley sends it down into 3. Crump's not giving up yet. Looks like Gardner's right on Hardy's back bumper now. Gardner may be looking to make a pass for the lead. Gardner and Hardy side by side heading down to the turn 1. Gardner on the low side with Hardy on the high side. Gardner's got the advantage coming out of 2. He's got Hardy clear. Gardner's the leader again. Now Hardy looking to get back by. Crump on the outside of Hardy now. You can see Crump working that wheel in there. Oh! Loose off the corner. He saves it. Mosley's going to get by him. Or get next to him. Now we can see Brashers in the middle lane. Brad on the high side. Looks like Mosley's going to be able to clear him. He doesn't close the door. He's going to let them get back side by side. Crump on the high side. Mosley's going to send it down in low. Looks like Brasher's taking the low line as well. Hardy trying to get that lead back from Crump. He only had it for 1 lap. From Gardner, excuse me, not Crump. Hardy trying to get the lead from Gardner. Look a little further back. Kevin Roy in that 77. Bester with some heavy damage from the previous cautions. Unger and Webb side by side heading down into turn 1. Freeman touches the wall. Freeman maybe making a look, trying to make a move on David Scott. Swavely on the low side of William Mann Jr. Heading down the back stretch, door to door. Looks like Freeman made a dive. Swavely and Mann Jr. Bester right behind Swavely. These two battling might be holding Bester up. He wants to get past them. And Swavely's got Mann Jr. cleared. Back up front. Crump's currently sitting in 4th. Hardy up in 2nd. Mosley making a rocket ship out of that car. Catching up with Gardner quick. Gardner's got to be nervous seeing how quickly he's closing the gap on him. .2 now. Mosley, your winner last week at Phoenix, is going to make it go back to back. Brasher's trying to catch up to Crump to make a move on him. Crump not having the speed that he had at the beginning of this race when he was so dominant. Can go to show changing track temperatures and conditions could really affect the cars. Brasher's closing in. Crump on the high side, Brasher's down low. Got 31 laps to go. Take a look back further up. Blake Mosley's still trying to hunt down Gardner. It's like he's not making as much time as he was. Gardner may be stepping on it a little heavier to keep Mosley from catching him. These guys have got a massive lead over the majority of the field. It's a pretty good distance. David Scott underneath that 14 car. 14 of Blaine Dridgers. He makes the pass. Scott's got him cleared. Swavely's looking to go underneath 14. Is he gonna be able to make the pass right here? Looks like he is gonna be able to do it. And got him clear up off the corner. Now he's gonna try and make a move on Scott. He's not quite to him, but he's gonna send it in down low. Scott's saying, not this time, bud. Swavely closes that gap quickly. He's gonna have a run off of the corner. Now the 14 to his bumper. Swavely running the high line. What happened to Crump? Maybe pitted. Let's see. Yeah, looks like he pitted. Fixed some damage. Now, Crump is a lap down, unfortunately. Kyle Hardy in third. Jeremy Gardner still leading this one. Randy Brash was having a good run up in fourth. As there's Christopher Spencer. Started way in the back. Now up into the top 5. Like Scott making a move on the outside of Bester. Swavely's right there with him. And Youngblood not far back, and Youngblood's making the move on Swavely. Not quite. He's going to send it in the high side. Youngblood on the high side, Swavely down low. Who's going to get it out of this corner? Looks like Swavely. Is he going to close the door? No, he doesn't. That's going to let Youngblood get up next to him. A lot of these guys using some good sense. If he would have closed the door on him, he would have gotten slammed in the back bumper. Wise choices to not shut the door on cars coming off the high side. We've seen that many times tonight, not shutting the door. Looks like Crump on his new tires, getting back by Brashers. Again, Crump unfortunately a lap down at this point. Christopher Spencer a lap down. It's looking like we're going to have our green flag pit stops. This is going on right now. Doug Webb, Cody Lunger, and Zach Holloway behind him. Looks like Holloway's making a move on Lunger. Move for 18th place. And Webb maybe holding up Holloway right here. Holloway moves up, but it looks like he had to slow down. That's going to let Lunger go down low, get back next to him. Holloway drifts up. Lunger's on the high side. And they file out going back down the front stretch. Crump making his way by Mosley. Mosley's still holding down second. Kyle Hardy in third. And we've got caution on the track. Not seeing any cars that wait a minute. Like Swagley. Like just gets into the wall, tries to collect, overcorrect, nosed into the wall. Tough break. Swavely did have a good run going. Hardy pitting, Mosley pitting. So we're under caution number 4 tonight. Been seeing some great racing action here. And we got 18 laps to go. Looks like the leader's pitting. Looks like Christopher Spencer opting not to pit. Oh, he did just pit actually under green. So looking like he's gonna be your leader when everything gets filed out. Some more cars heading down pit road. You can see Bester was the first of those. Lights are still on the pace car, but quite sure what's going on with our scoring right now. As soon as we get it straightened out. So those cars were getting their laps back there. They were a lap down, taking wave rounds, but now we can see the lights are off on the pace car. Safety car gonna bring him out of 4. And green flag is out. Gardner is off. Hardy's got a pretty decent restart behind him. 15 of Michael Carter. Sitting in 4th right now. 3rd. Now back to 4th. Mosley's trying to make a move. He's trying to send that down in there. Didn't catch if the 15 either didn't pit or maybe just took 2 tires on a strategy attempt. Right now, regardless, he's holding on just fine. Brasher's all the way back to 17th place after that caution. He got a bad pit stop. Darren Dennis right on the back of Mosley. 14 laps to go. Mosley's going to get up there. He's going to have to do it soon. Currently sitting in 4th place. Bester down low of Holloway in that 33. Freeman on the high side, Crump on the high side. 3 wide as they're heading down the back stretch. Whoa, Holloway chops Bester's nose. Bester backs out of it, avoiding a wreck completely. Kudos to Bester on acknowledging that and just jumping out of it. Crump up the middle, trying to get by Freeman, but Bester is back up next to Crump now. Crump and Freeman, low contact. Freeman into the wall. Oh, into the wall. And Freeman down. Nose slams into the wall. He's off the racing surface. That's not going to bring out a caution. Taking a look, coming out of turn 2. Crump kind of slid up. Freeman into the wall, comes off. Is that 15? No. So Freeman off the racing surface, so no caution for him. Mosley is now in third place. Trying to hunt down Kyle Hardy in second. Pretty decent gap between them, though. Hardy chasing down Gardner in first place. 10 laps to go. Oh, Hardy loose off the corner. Got some movement back here. Crump is falling into this pack. Scott trying to make a move on Unger. Abatello may be looking to do something with Crump. Crump's showing a lot of speed. Even after falling back, he's still one of the quicker cars. However, David Scott not quite there to close the door. Down into 3. Abatello brushes the apron. Longer underneath of William Mann Jr. And Crump tries to stick his nose high. Doesn't work. Dips over. Just about to push it 3 wide into turn 3. Trying to make a 2-for-1 pass. Mann Jr. jets off on the high side. Lunger falls out of the 3 wide, but Crump closing the gap with Mann Jr., so Lunger can't fill that hole. Crump gets by. Lunger underneath Jr. But David Scott's trying to get in there. Mosley closing in on Hardy. They hit the line with 6 laps to go. Whoa, Junior off the corner. Wow. Whatever happened there, it did not cause a caution, and he was full sideways. Loose on his own. Wow. That is quite something to say. Loses it right here. Back end hits the wall. He makes contact with Bester. Got 5 laps to go. Gardner with a nice big lead for a second and a half. Mosley looks like he's closing in on Hardy and then loses him a bit. Four laps to go. Is Mosley going to be able to get to Hardy? Kind of looks like Gardner's just checked out, so as long as he keeps it clean. We saw some movement out of Spencer. Oh, 14 goes around. Spencer. Oh, Spencer hard into the wall. Chris Spencer and Tridgers. Oh, Spencer loose off the corner. A little bit of contact with the 14, maybe. I'm not really sure. Let's go on board. Too far. Let's head down the back stretch. Into one, or excuse me, front stretch, now into one. 14 on the high side, he's loose. Catches it. He was just trying to collect it. Just the wrong spot to be. Almost looks intentional, but it was just him trying to collect it up, just drifting up while trying to collect it. So another racing incident. Unfortunately, it's gonna cost Christopher Spencer his entire nose. Oh. No. Jeremy Gardner pits with only 3 laps to go from the lead. What in the world? Oh no, I'm wondering if he might have thought everyone else was going to go with him. Mosley goes too. Now showing him in 6th. Unless everyone else pits. But looks like he's making his way up through the lap down cars. The lights are still on the pace car. This one's going to be a green-white checkered. Everybody's scrubbing them tires, getting a little heat in them back there. This time we go across the line. Our timing should be updated. We can run down. Figure out where everyone's supposed to be at least. One 5. It's a good number. It looks like we're showing Gardner back in 10th. Mosley in 11th. I honestly can't believe they just pitted. Coming back to a green-white checkered. Best of luck, but I don't see it happening. Pace car's gonna bring him down to 3. Hardy currently sitting in 1st. With Michael Carter on his outside, Wesley Crump in 3rd, and Cody Lunger 4th. David Scott rounding out the top 5. Pace car is off. Hardy's got the green flag, and he's off. Crump with a better restart than the 15 car. Crump sends it in high. Carter's running the middle line. Lunger down low. You can see a whole gaggle of cars. Crump trying to close in on Hardy. They've only got 2 laps to go. Down the front stretch. Hardy's got the white flag. This one's going to be official. Crump's going to have to make it happen now or never. Oh, Crump into the wall. That's going to cost him. Is Carter going to be able to take the 2nd spot from him? Cars everywhere. Carter gonna send that thing down and low. Crump's gonna block him. Crump takes the line away from Carter. Kyle Hardy is gonna be your winner at Homestead, Miami. Wesley Crump bringing it home in second. Michael Carter, great finish for him in third place. Hardy gonna get a second win this season. Having a great race. Let's take you through the final running order. Your winner, Kyle Hardy. Second place is Wesley Crump, with Michael Carter finishing out the podium. Alan Duggar in fourth, Cody Longer fifth. Jeremy Gardner ends up sixth after that pit stop with the green-white checkered. Dominic Abatello in seventh. David Scott eighth. Blake Mosley only made it up to ninth after that pit. Kevin Roy in 10th. Zach Holloway 11th. Larry Murphy 12th. William Mann Jr. is 13th. Darren Dennis 14th. Doug Webb in 15th. Christopher Spencer ends up in 16th. Braden Carter 17th. Randy Brashers ends up back in 18th. Colin Besser 19th. Blaine Dridgers in 20th. Hunter Youngblood 21st. Jimmy Emos in 22nd. Sean Freeman, Richard Slavely, and Joshua Stott are going to round out the top 25. So as we watch Hardy do some burnouts, we'll be right back with our top 3 finishers. All right, we're back with your top 3. First up, in third place, we've got Michael D. Carter bringing it home in third place for your first podium. Fairly new name, I believe, in this league. Tell us how you ended up front.
Yeah, I'm a new guy here. I've been here for a few weeks, but I don't know, just trying to save my tires and just run as smooth as I could, and it seemed to pay off there towards the end. Kyle Hardy's one of my good buddies, and he brought me in this league, so we kind of decided to stay out, and it paid off. I seen Blake and I think it was Jeremy, maybe. I think that's his name. Yeah, Jeremy pull in the pits, and I was like, here we go. Just hope we can hold them off.
Well, saving your equipment definitely paid off tonight, putting it on the podium. Who would you like to thank?
I gotta thank my dad. He's watching Randy Carter painting. My son, Braden Carter, he's in here racing. Kyle Hardy, CTM Motorsports. All you guys here, everything y'all do. I'm not too familiar with all the sponsors, but thank everybody who's a part of this. And look forward to racing with you guys again.
All right, thanks, Michael, and congratulations on that top 3.
Thank you.
All right. Now we're here with second place finisher Wesley Crump. Wesley, you were so dominant at the beginning, fell back a bit, then headed back up to the front. Tell us how your race went.
It was up and down. I felt good there, felt confident I might have a chance to win, and then screwed the pooch there about midway through with the pit stop, and then I tagged the wall a little bit, had some damage, and then I pitted early to make up for it, and I was one lap from going back on the lead lap, and caution came out and trapped me, so mistake after mistake on that. But I should be satisfied with second, but I'm not because still another race behind Kyle.
What more do you think it would have taken to get Kyle? Do you think you could have had maybe some more time, or?
I mean, if I had done a little bit better on that last restart, I might have had a chance, but I missed the corner in 1 and 2 and got sucked up into the wall there. And he came up, probably took some air off me anyway.
All right, well, nevertheless, second place finish is great. You've been keeping that thing up front quite a bit in the last few weeks that we've seen you, so keep up the good work and congratulations on second. So who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank Blake Mosley and those guys that run this International Asphalt Association. And say hi to the guys down Big Pine Key in Florida. They like watching a bunch of old race car guys, old NASCAR man, and some guys from up north that run racing and whatnot up there. Oh, that's about it. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Wesley.
Yes, sir.
All right, we're here with your winner, Kyle Hardy. Kyle, you looked like you might have been a third place car, and then at the end, you just couldn't be touched. Tell us how you did it.
Yeah, it was a good race overall. I mean, I didn't really think I was gonna be able to win until, that little bit of strategy at the end, I guess you could say. I mean, if it wasn't for Michael Carter, I would have probably pitted. He's like, no, stay out, stay out. And that was kind of his call. I'm glad he did that. That was the move of the race.
So teamwork, both staying out, paid off big time. Both of you ending up in the top three. Kyle, this is your second win of the season. How are you gonna keep this going forward?
Oh, I don't know, just maintain the race, try to stay out of trouble, try to be there at the end. These races are long, and you can get tore up really quick. So you just got to be patient. So you be there at the end. If you tear your car up and just on this asphalt, you just can't turn, can't do nothing.
All right. Well, not only do you have that's your second win this year, but you're also leading in the points, and no doubt this is going to stretch out your lead even further. So congratulations on the big win tonight. And who would you like to thank?
Yeah, it was I don't know how we won Daytona. I was lucky. I thought I was going to get wrecked there, but being the points leader is pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. Got to thank Randy Carter, Michael's dad, sitting back home watching. He watched this whole thing, I'm sure. So I hope he had a good show.
All right. Well, congratulations, Kyle. Keep that momentum going, and we'll speak to you in the future.
Yep, 10-4, man.
All right, that's going to do it for us here at 1-5 Studios tonight. We'd like to thank you for joining us for the IAA Xfinity Series every Monday night, 8:45, right here. Only place you're going to find this racing, so make sure you subscribe if you don't want to miss it. And we'd like to thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one.